My name is Meghna. I am a certified health and wellness coach. I have hypothyroidism. I have 2 kids. I live in Australia. And I have never ever asked any of my clients to give up on their dal, chawal, ghee, or chai. This channel is a proof of that, and this is my story. I have been managing hypothyroidism for 20 years now. I have had 2 C-sections and I have raised 2 kids with my husband in a country which we moved to in our mid-30s without having our people around the corner and without having anyone who knew how it feels like being in 2 worlds at once. I am also a certified wellness coach with real training in nutrition, hormonal health, gut health, and mindset training. But what makes me different from the other coaches you find online? I am not speaking from a textbook. I am speaking from here. I have lived every single thing that I am going to teach you on this channel. I know what it feels like to have your doctor tell you that you will need medication for life at the age of 30. I know what it feels like to have thyroid while being pregnant, while raising a toddler, while managing a household. And I know how it feels like coming out on the other side, feeling lighter, healthier, and still very much Indian. Eating my jowar roti, having my digestive tea, doing my yoga, and not giving up on a single thing that makes me who I am. I'm going to tell you something that most wellness coaches would not post. My first pregnancy. It was a complete disaster. I had gained 23 kgs. I ate Domino's every week. I had no routine, no exercise, no structure, and I thought I had earned it all. I was in India at that time, pregnant, and I had lost my mom already. I was terrified and I was just eating my feelings, I felt. When my daughter was born, she was healthy. But me, I kept all the 23 kgs of weight to myself. I had an emergency C-section. After 12 hours of induced labor, I couldn't drive, I couldn't exercise, and I was up every 90 minutes because of a colicky baby. I just didn't know how I would get back to myself again. And here's the part that changed everything. At that exact moment, my doctor told me that I had autoimmune thyroid imbalance, which means I had to take medication for the rest of my life. And I was just 28. I was shattered. I was upset. I cried. I thought, why me? But at the same time, deep inside, I knew that now is the time to take my health in my own hands. It was not about the fear of gaining weight, but it was about living healthy. And that's when I decided that I have to treat my body with love and not with fear. With my second pregnancy, everything changed. I walked every single day. I ate real food. Jowar roti, moong dal, methi sabzi, khichdi. Simple, Indian, balanced. I gained 15 kilos instead of 23. And when my son was born, I got moving immediately. After my son was born, I had 12 kgs to lose. And all those 12 kgs went away in just 4 months while breastfeeding, while having thyroid, and while having a toddler at home. And the best part was I didn't ever go onto any crash diet. I did not give up on Indian food. I did not stop breastfeeding because I wanted to lose weight. Now, here's the thing that no Indian woman knows, that when you're breastfeeding, that's the best window to lose weight because you are burning calories every single minute when you're breastfeeding. The difference between my first pregnancy and the second pregnancy wasn't a stronger willpower. It wasn't a stricter diet or a more expensive gym. It was the knowledge and the mindset that changed when I realized that I need to nourish my body and not punish it. And that's exactly what I am going to teach you. The biggest lesson 20 years of thyroid and 2 pregnancies have taught me is exactly the opposite of what I thought. I always thought I needed more discipline, more restriction, and more fear to keep me going. What I actually needed was to manage my body from the place of love rather than from a place of fear. When I stopped over-exercising out of cortisol panic and switched to yoga, my thyroid responded. When I stopped skipping meals to lose weight and started eating consistently and well, my energy came back. When I healed my gut, which nobody was talking about, everything else started falling into place. Thyroid healing is not about eating less. It is not even about doing more. It is about creating a body that feels safe to function to its optimal. And it is possible whether you are in Australia, US, UK, or anywhere in between. Following your Indian food, Indian lifestyle, it is absolutely possible. So here's what this channel is all about. Every week, thyroid content which makes sense if you have grown up eating dal chawal. Postpartum recovery, which respects Indian food and the things that nobody in the wellness industry talks about for the Indian women abroad, about the mental load of building their life away from home and what does it do to their bodies. Next week, I am going to tell you one important thing that I changed in my diet, which finally shifted my thyroid after doing everything right for so many years. And it's not what you think. Subscribe and I'll see you there. And if you want to start a conversation with me, you can find me on Instagram as Wellness by Meghna.